go by the name Krissey. I'm a multilingual, multiracial female living in Johannesburg. I'm kind of everywhere. I'm either in the east, I'm in Fourways, the north, or west. I'm kind of an every person. I'm just everybody's person, but not in a communal bench kind of way. What I would do is I put myself out there. I registered with agencies. I mingled, I got to know people. And when people get to know me and the kind of person I am, they usually are down with me as a person, and I build loyalty and relationships from there. I think this industry is very much dominated by relationships. If you haven't seen me already, I've been on Skeem Saam. I have a character there, her name is Sukiswa. You'll see her quite often. I've been on Skeem Saam from 2015 up until 2017, so this is my second year there. I have a character named Candace on the Queen. I was there for about 5 episodes all at once, and my character's still being developed right now. And then I've got 2 shows coming. Now that SABC's gone through all the things they've been through, we're kind of, we need new content. So there's 2 new shows that are on the roster that I'm going to be involved in as a lead. I'm not going to give away too much, but once that happens, I think you'll see me on a daily basis, and I'll probably become a part of your homes, which is great. I'm super excited about that. But yeah, I've been on Skeem Saam, I've been on Istingo, I've been on Siyavulan, I've been on Mavango, I've been on Isibaya, I've been on Ikazi Stories. Look, I think we're still a baby, to be honest. I think there is a lot left to be done, a lot to grow. Look, we've done a lot. We're getting there. But I think as far as, firstly, the quality of our industry as far as TV is concerned, we're behind. We've been an analog country for a very long time. We're still trying to become digital. We're at least 5 to 10 years behind America, if not more. And that's going to take some time as far as the quality of work is concerned. And those that have investments and money to be able to do shows in 4K, they can't be putting their shows on TV when the rest of the country can't do it, because there'll be that inconsistency of SABC 1 is more clearer than SABC 3. It doesn't make sense. So we're keeping it, at this level at the moment until we're all ready to advance. Not even women. Who doesn't put pressure on women? It's everybody. It's men just dating men, guy friends, families, parents, everybody. It's everything. And specifically in the entertainment industry, as you've spoken about, but absolutely. I think men are allowed to be themselves, whether they are hot or not, whether they are smart or not, and women have to be everything to everybody. And that's just what we are in general, from mothers to sisters to working professionals. But I think that pressure is what makes us stronger. But I think what's most important is we're a country of limited entrepreneurs, whether in whatever field that may be. And I think that we focus too much on the forms, the registration fees, and all these things that are necessary for someone to become an entrepreneur, when the greatest of ideas and the most passionate and the most determined people are in positions where they cannot do those things. They don't even know that these things exist. And because we've got at least 40% of our country underneath the poverty line of the world, a lot of our entrepreneurs are sitting there, and the most determined people are sitting there. And I think we should stop expecting so much from people who can't do so much, and just allow them to give the ideas and be groomed. I think we're at a point where we must stop expecting people to groom themselves and help each other. I think if we help each other, we would go further. Every 3rd or 10th or 100th woman that makes it needs to ask themselves the exact same question you asked me, and do something, and do their little bit for that. And in that way and space, the community will grow. Look, there are women who are trying, there are women who are helping, there are women that have their campaigns and their plans to help other women. However, it's not enough of us. And too much of us are focused on, nah, but I'm a CEO here at SABC. I don't want this woman to work for me because she'll steal my attention. I'm the only woman. She's harder than me. It's not necessary. That's just not necessary. I feel like women focus on, we're supposed to be the smarter gender, but sometimes I'm just like, no. If you feel something in yourself, and even if your parents don't believe in you, if you feel it, you need to go after it. I think for me specifically, it wasn't easy, because I'm a very intellectual person and analytical, specifically, mathematics, that kind of thing. And I come from families that are like that. My whole family is like that, basically. And they didn't get it. They were like, I don't understand why you want to work hard, super hard, especially at this stage. I mean, you have to grind when you make it into this industry. Like, don't even get it twisted. It's not going to be just like butterflies and candy floss. And I personally think if you want to make it the right way, that is. I mean, if you want to exploit other people the way they exploit you, I mean, that's a different story. However, me, I don't feel like giving up my morals in the journey that I'm on. I feel like I don't want to lose my soul. When I stand there one day, I want to know that I have all me intact and I've made it with integrity. We're not the same, I'm foreign, in a foreign land, in a landy. And when I'm not flying, I'm landing. And if you don't get it, understand me, I'm a standee, a real hot shutter. And if I want your man, then yes, I've got him. Me and my clique, and you can't stop him. Range to lanes, can't catch it, then fuck from funna. You bitches need blessings. Y'all niggas need lessons. I advance regardless. My stance is I'm flawless. My whole team, they gorgeous. Been killing low-key overboard. It's a short thing, there's not one thing you can teach me because I'm lawless. Love. I think just like your career, you have to love it before it grows, and I think that's the same with relationships. And I think it's better to have someone who's there for you and will push you. At the end of the day, what's all that money when you have nobody to spend it with? I'm taking. Amazing. I think that's enough. Well, I have neither at the moment, and I feel like I'm blessed, you know, that way. So I'm happy, and I think that's what I've always like that vibe. So I'm happy with, and even if I wasn't blessed, I still wouldn't. I think being all natural is very important because, I don't know, I'm just not about the whole putting in things that don't belong there. You know what I mean? So yeah.